talk about the final topic, the Coach Urban Meyer debacle, or AKA the cum debacle. Yes.
No, that name is crazy, man.
He never threw it, man. That's the thing that threw me out. Still,
What's that?
that's the thing that still threw me out, man. He was like, I was like, oh man, is Brandon gonna go through with that being the title?
Oh yeah,
Sure
I
enough.
am. Yep. Yep.
He was like, yeah,
But
Yep.
also
yep,
the fact
full
that
steam ahead.
we're gonna associate Urban Myers as come. So
Yeah. Coach Urban Meyer.
the
Cum should
Yep.
the abbreviation come.
cum should never cum should have never been should have never went back to coaching, especially for the pros.
Mm.
Man, you gotta realize, man, the
Again,
NFL is so much different from the college level. And he should have learned this from Stephen or Spurrier and Charles Charles Edward Kelly, aka Chip. I guess I guess
wow,
cum isn't
wow.
meant for the pros.
Guess not.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
hold on. Hey, now that it's from college, apparently these college boys have a whole lot to learn about, before they step up, to like grown man shit. Shit.
Exactly, man.
Hold on, Brandon, hold on. That cum might as well be dog water. The way Urban Meyer coached this fucking season.
oh yeah. Tell you, man, that man, like I said the last episode I had, he got he got Trevor Lawrence out here looking like Ryan Leaf.
Man, he was really about to cancel that man's career, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and
Like
they
Yeah,
had to
well,
get
he
rid
was
of
about
him.
no,
yeah, they knew better
hold on,
than
man.
that.
Shit, man. No, man. Trevor Lawrence will look like the new age Achilles Smith out here.
Oh,
I mean, he was looking
He does
bad.
look that
not
bad.
Achilles Smith.
He was looking bad. He was looking bad, bro, for real.
Damn Tim
And that's
Couch
like,
out here.
like for real. Like and before he was picked, he was being looked at as a new generational. That he was the next Andrew Luck. He was like the next big thing that was supposed to pop off, and that was stunting his development for real with Coach Over Meyer come going into the then helping him out and doing what he's doing with his circus that he had down there, man. From the beginning to the end, he was just doing too much, man. He was doing everything beyond means of doing too much.
Yeah,
And
cum was all in his ear. So now cum is out of his ear. He can start playing like he want to.
he had to get come out his ear, huh?
Yeah. Clearly he did.
Yo, Trevor
Jeez.
Lawrence had to get come out his ear, man, because he was talking too much stuff to him.
Hold on, but guys, one moment. I just gotta let the listeners know that if you haven't noticed, man, our boy Specialist Rivers has not been on this podcast the whole time. Now, just to give you some background information, T is on vacation, so he's definitely enjoying himself right now, man. It is rare that he gets off the reservation in New Mexico, since he is in the armed services, so he's enjoying every bit of time right now. Spending time with loved ones. So we definitely
For
big shout
sure.
out to him, man. And
For
he
sure.
I wish he would have actually gotten on in time for this segment, because he is a Jaguars fan, but since the show must go on, and we definitely soldiering forward. If he doesn't happen to so get on, man, great, man. But right now, but we just going again. We're going full steam ahead, because again, we all have our our opinions on this. And just to remind you, good listeners, the first rounders told y'all that this shit was going to work from the very beginning.
Nope.
Nope.
we were the first ones to
Nope.
tell you. We were the first ones to told y'all this. So,
As
so
soon
when
as
we
he
heard
brought
that,
in Tim Tebow for a tight end, we knew this was about to go off the rails.
it's like again, like we told y'all beforehand, and like I said the last episode, if we try to again, look, when your tenure is looking worse than Bobby Petrino's, then again, you look at what suspect in the light, man. Again, you cannot the same thing that Urban Meyer did to instill fear and basically try to prove that he's a big boss to a whole bunch of 18 to 21-year-olds. That shit ain't gonna work for a bunch of grown ass millionaires who look at you like the fuck. So
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
yeah,
At first, I thought it was a good deal, and then I started seeing the first two games of Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, yeah, this was a mistake, huge mistake. So
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't really. I mean, saw that. I mean, it's him getting hired on. I'm like, all right, cool. This is probably gonna be interesting. Interesting to say the least. But it really did interesting, but in the wrong ways. Because the stuff he kept going, kept coming out, kept coming out. He didn't really have any kind of control over the team. He really thought this was damn Ohio State. I guess he got dementia or something, maybe, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, but he kind of got the priorities mixed up, man. Like, this is an NFL pro team, and
yeah, I think he lost the team.
this,
He got that when he got that twerk.
oh, that was really what it was, man.
Yeah,
He stayed his ass in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? It was bad then. So like let's see how far it goes. And then unfortunately it didn't last longer than it should have. So it was what it was, man.
again, the tenure got killed when it came out. When it came out, in reference to our episode title last week, where Urban Meyer really thought again, he thought he could like kick grown ass millionaires talking about some shit. I can take you. I'm the head coach around here. No.
I really wish I was in there to see that happen, man. Just to be the fly on the wall, because I would have laughed my ass off. I was like, did this man just kick a professional football player and talk down to him like he's 5 years old? That would have been funny. And to see him talking to the coordinators the same way, like, is this man still talking to people like they're 5 years old? That's crazy.
I would have went Latrell Sprewell on his ass.
Bro, that would have been even funnier. Like, I really wish he had talked to the right one. Like, if he would have talked to the right football player, he probably would have got assaulted and hurt. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, he would have.
Oh, guys, can y'all imagine if Jalen Ramsey was still with the Jaguars?
Ooh, boy.
Like that?
Oh, that shit wasn't gonna happen.
Boy. Oh, boy. You talking about prime time television right there. Boy, that would have been beautiful. That would have been crazy to see. Like, and just so happened him to be talking trash on the field or something. And and Jalen went and just like shoved him or something. That would have been a shit show, but it would have been funny at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now he knew he wasn't going to do that, not the Jalen. So he paid his prey. That's all.
He knew.
What to say.
Yeah, that's what he did it to a kicker.
Yeah, he did
exactly.
it to a kicker.
Thank you.
Damn well if you would have done that to a linebacker or something.
Right.
You wouldn't have been. Urban Meyer would not even be moving around right now. He'd still probably be in the hospital, recovering, or in a coma.
Hold on. In the coma or in traction? One of the two.
But he knew better than that.
Yeah.
Because again, that shit was. I mean, again, y'all. Again, to bring another perspective, because that's what we do on the first rounders. We try to have like a well-rounded debate on this. This is, our last topic, our last big topic of the night. So again, guys, just for a food for thought, rather, put yourself in the owner's Shad Khan's shoes. You are trying to, shake up the organization because everything that you did beforehand just has not been working. So again, you look at Urban Meyer's resume. This man has been successful in every coaching endeavor that he's taken. He's been very successful. He probably nailed the interview and did his job of convincing you that, look, he is the change and the shake-up that you need within your organization. So again, you go with them because again, you were buying what he was selling you. So again, guys, if y'all actually want to listen to somebody who went in on this topic, whenever y'all get a chance, YouTube Louis Riddick's response to Urban Meyer getting fired. It was hilarious. It was on point, and it basically exposed all the problems. I think the problems with the coaching hiring situation right now, because he brought up something. Again, this isn't something. I'm gonna be real to get this out of the way. This isn't just about qualified black assistants finally getting the brass ring, but this is about a whole lot of other assistants, black, white, brown, doggone Muslim, Buddhist, doesn't matter. There's a whole bunch of people in the NFL who should have got this job first before Urban Meyer. Do we all agree with this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. Like
There's a whole bunch of people.
he really got it off his name, man. The name, he
Yeah.
put his name to the hat, and like, ooh, that's a big name. Let's go ahead and get that swing for the fence, right?
Basically, not just a swing for the fence, man, but a blind swing for the fence.
Yeah.
It's really what it turned out to be. Again, like you said, I understand that if you were in Shad Khan's position of shaking up the organization, doing something new, bringing
Right.
some sort
Right.
of flavor in that hasn't been done already. Again, like you said, Urban Meyer was a swing for the fences, but unfortunately,
Big name in
somebody like
Florida,
him,
for sure.
yeah, big name, exactly, big name. But again, if you don't bet this guy and know that the reason he had this was because he instilled a culture of look, I'm the HNIC for lack of a better term. I'm the HNIC. Y'all motherfuckers fall in line no matter what. Because
Right.
again, that's what these college coaches are. They basically are they're the CEO, they're the chairman of the board.
They're
Any
the star.
title you want to put on a college coach, that's what they are. But
That's it,
again, if
man.
you go to the NFL, you're going to be you coaching the roster, which 95% of the players make more than you do.
Yeah. It's a
And they're
fact.
grown
You
ass men. These men got
grown
families.
men.
They got, you know what I'm saying? They got bills to pay. They getting paid by
They
how they
got whole
play.
families. They got whole families out here.
Right. And they got no time. Those players got no time for you to be talking to them like they're 12 years old, knowing damn well I gotta make my tackle so I can get my $1 million. And you ass telling me that you play for winners and I'm a loser. Man, you don't get out my face with that. And then I'm gonna show you what a loser look like. I'm gonna put a mirror in front of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like after I'm done whooping your ass. Like, that's
Yeah.
exactly that's exactly what they should have did. They supposed to tell him, like, they you can't be going into, what I'm saying, into a different environment like that, expecting the same type of results, man. Like,
Exactly.
and then you continue doing it too. It wasn't like it was like a first time deal. Like, oh man, you messed up. Like, you just kept it, just gradually stuff building on. Like, it's because your name is Coach Urban Meyer. Come, you know what I'm saying? It's because of that they kept giving him like those pads. Like, all right, it's because that's him, man. Like, all right, okay, they brought T-Bone. Okay, that's because we believe in what Meyer's doing, man. All right, we believe in what he's doing. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Like, and then the game started going on. Like, all right, he's talking. He's kind of rallying up the staff, man. Hold on, let's just see what's going on. Maybe he get a dub here and there, and it just fell off the rails, man. He just couldn't put it together, or he definitely didn't have no team behind him. Like, hey, man, let's reel this back in and kind of do it this way. So they kind of gave him all the power and this is what showed him, man. So.
There you go, Ronaldo. You said it. They gave him the power and they abused it. Again, you chose not to get back on the plane with your team from Ohio. You chose to stay behind and get twerk from some random 19-year-old local. That was on you. That was you.
No, he put that to me that really like to me, like again, I'm putting it in my view like all right, so you just want to okay, so after we lose, you just gonna stay behind and forget about us and go to your little spot and get your little dance on. That's how you feel about the team. Exactly, that's what it was, man. They're like, I ain't playing for you or whatever. And then
Basically,
like we're gonna make sure
yeah.
you get out of here.
Again, and that's the thing about it. Though. Again, if y'all read Shad Khan's statement, he basically said that he was given ample opportunity to get not just his players, but the entire organization. Because basically, Shad Khan, basically, to get Shad Khan's trust back, that he'll actually, straighten up and act like a professional. That's all Shad wanted. To basically just tell him to just stop acting like a 21-year-old, a 21-year-old, T. Start acting like a 50-plus-year-old professional who's been given the keys to one of the there's only 32 NFL jobs in the world, guys, in the entire world. There's only 32 jobs like it.
Right.
And you have one of them. I just need you to do the basic. You just need to do the basic things, not just win games because we know that we were going to be sorry this year. But can you at least not embarrass my team and my name on national television? Can you do that? And guess what, y'all? He fell fucking hard at just
Very
doing the basic
hard.
shit. So guess what? If you fell at doing your job, guess what happens to you? You
You
get
get
fired.
fired. You get fired, man. You get fired. And it should have been extra for him because not only that too, but everything you were just saying, Reggie, but like you just drafted a generational quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have a trash quarterback. You have a potential top, you know what I'm saying, could be possibly a future Hall of Fame quarterback. We don't know. But it's like the possibility was right there for him. Still fucked it up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't put together the team to support this guy, and he's out there looking crazy. So got him looking. That's mentally that can mess him up. That can
Exactly.
that can put something on him and stunt his growth, and that's gonna be on you, man. That's on you. That's on you, Cole. That's on you. Like what I'm saying. So that's a good. I guess again, it was a good move for him to get Shaq Khan to go ahead and get that taken care of. They still bad, but at least they got some of that energy out their house. They probably saved that motherfucker like for real. The whole stadium probably got like locked down some smoke. Get all that energy out.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, guys, do y'all realize? Do y'all know when you know in your heart of hearts that something is not going to work out? When literally 2 or 3 games in, you think to yourself that this guy's needed for another job. Because again, on the podcast, we seriously talked about him taking the USC job.
And look what happened.
2 games in, we talked about him, possibly leaving for USC.
Mm-hmm. And look what happened. He's like, all right, no, I'm good. Now
that kicker might have said something about it. Said, bro, that's why Lincoln Riley got the job at USC, and then just kicked on. Everybody just kicked the kicker. So.
But again, to wrap it all up, life comes at you fast.
Yes, it does. Coach Urban Meyer.
Come. That's wild, man. We shall see his future, man. I mean, more likely from what people are saying, he's going to go back to the television world. So,
Yeah, I think that might be his best bet. So.
Yeah, really needs to.
Yeah.
So he definitely should have been listening. Or should I say? I should say he definitely came before he had to.